Good day, grade 8 learners. Welcome to our video lesson in MAPI 8, which is full of knowledge and fun. I am your teacher today, Mr. Melchores Bueno from Bagumbong High School. So what are you waiting for? Come and let's explore the arts and crafts of Southeast Asia. Before we proceed to our lesson, let us try to recall first our topic in arts last time by choosing the letter of the correct answer. Good job, grade 8 learners! You are still able to recall the fabrics and attires in Southeast Asia. Have you ever tried to do this during your childhood? If you do, it's fun playing with it, right? But did you know that these activities have a deeper connection in some of the countries in Southeast Asia? Interesting. So without further ado, let's explore! Southeast Asia has a background of shared culture and varied influences because of being overshadowed by the great empires of its colonizers. Our ancestors were very open-minded rather than creative during their contacts with outside developments. We excel in cultivating plants, batteries, and working in bronze. Though Southeast Asia may not have a strong tradition of art, theory, or literary, or even in dramatic criticism in the past, we are always more concerned with doing the actual work of accomplishing the genuine work of delivering excellent things. The revolutionary changes were experienced in the Southeast Asia because of the Indian trade that ventured in our lands in the early hundreds of years of the Common Era. Though the success of their commercial venture and safety of these influencers depends entirely on the goodwill of the inhabitants, they were able to bring new thoughts and new craftsmanship traditions. The natives acknowledged them but were not submerged by an invasion of new traditions. However, the religion the Indians thought were able to make a tremendous impact in the culture of Southeast Asia is the Hinduism and Buddhism. Do you know what kind of festival they are celebrating? Yes, you are correct. This is the Yi Peng Festival in Thailand. It is considered auspicious and is believed that lighting them during important event brings good luck to the one's life. Regardless of the occasions and purpose, Thai people believe that they are symbolic of the problem and worries floating away. So if you have the chance to participate in the floating lanterns in Thailand, what would you wish for? Can you recognize this famous statue? You got it right. It is the Merlion, which is the national personification in Singapore. You might be wondering, why is it a half lion and half fish? Well, it has an interesting story about a humble beginning of Singapore. Fish body represents Singapore's origin as a fishing village when it was called Temasek, which means sea town in Japanese. Lionhead tells the story of Prince Sangnila Utama, who survived a vicious storm upon sailing by offering his own crown to the gods. As the weather cleared, he reached an island paradise and encountered a lion, a good omen after which Singapore was named. Lion means Singa and city means Pura or Singapore. Have you ever tried to fly a kite? Well, if you do, it's indeed an enjoyable leisure activity. But in Malaysia, these unique kites have a special use. Can you guess the name? If your answer is wild kite, you are correct. The farmers use this a kind of flying scarecrows in the field. The sound made by these lulled children to sleep so they could work with little interruption. Another popular is that coastal inhabitants once employed fishing kites made from palm leaves and fitted with a line and hook to catch fish. Do you also do this with your family during brownout? It's a fun bonding, but do you know that there is an incredible performance that tells history using shadow in a fun way? Can you guess? Yes, it's a wayang kulit shadow play of Indonesia. Wayang means shadow and kulit means skin, as they use leather materials. The puppet figures are reprojected on a taut linen screen with a coconut oil or electric light. The dalang shadow artist manipulates carved leather figures between the lamp and the screen to bring shadows to life. The narratives of wayang kulit often had to do with the major theme of good versus evil, like the story plot in Ramayana and Mahabharata. Wayang kulit performances are grand events that last throughout the night, accompanied all the while by a live traditional gamelan orchestra. During folk festivities, the significant events such as births, weddings, or other celebrations, wayang kulit performances often appear with a specific messages that are relevant to the event. Can you still recall the name of fabric? Good job! You remember. It's the batik fabric. Batik is made using a technique of wax resist dyeing, meaning hot wax is drawn or and applied to fabric, creating patterns. The fabric is dyed and the wax resists the dye. Many of these Balinese patterns are historical and often have ceremonial or auspicious significance. A tradition of making batik is found in various countries including Singapore, Malaysia, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Nigeria. Batik Indonesia, however, is the best known. Wow! The arts and crafts in Southeast Asia is really beautiful. Furthermore, let's have a deeper connection to our lesson for today by answering activity number 1. Good students, now that you have mastered our lesson, it is now time for you to apply what you have learned by creating your own tie-dye shirt. Let's go!
The materials needed in making a tie-dye shirt is empty plastic bottle, rubber bands, jobos, and white cotton t-shirt. Start by preparing your dye by adding 1 sachet of jobos in a cup of warm water and place them in your empty water bottles later on. Lay your white cotton t-shirt in a flat surface. Start by pinching the shirt into the middle and start to form it in a spiral form. Make sure that your shirt is nice and tucked. Secure your shirt with at least 4 rubber bands. Next is to apply your dye generously on the t-shirt by following the rubber bands as your guide. Make sure that you are able to apply on the creases and corner of your shirt. Remember that before applying your dye, place a plastic cover under to prevent from mess and puddle. For the other side of your shirt, just do the same step again by following the pattern. For the final touch, make sure that the dye were able to cover all areas on your shirt. Place the dye shirt in a plastic bag and wait until 24 hours before washing it in water. Wait it until dry and it's ready to wear.
Ayun, so magandang umaga mga grade 8 students, no? So nandito ako ngayon sa Bagumbong, malapit sa sports complex na kung saan makikita po natin, no? Si Kuya Herson ay meron siyang tinda ng mga batik, no? Ayan, original po yan. Yan po si Kuya Edson. Ayan, okay. So, kayo rin ang gumagawa nito, ng mga design na po yan.
Opo, kami po mismo gumagawa nito, sir. Baka kung ano po yung mga may po namin na design, kami kayo po yung gagawin po namin. Kaya pag may mga order po sa amin na, sir, may magre-request po na na gusto po nilang design o kulay, kayo po yung gagawin namin.
Okay. So, saan po kayo nag-umpisa nito, Brad?
Dati pa po nung nag-page po,
Aha.
nag-lockdown po kasi wala po akong magawa. At nakapanood po ako ng video sa pagkagawa nito, pero hindi pa po ako nakagamit ng yung talagang pakulay po nito. Nangyari po na meron po yung binili po yung Jobus po tawagin.
Okay.
Opo, ayun po muna yung una kong ginawa. Tapos, nagkaroon po ako ng may nalaman po ako nabilihan ng ganitong pakulay. Sinubukan ko po hanggang sa gumawa po ako.
Okay, so sana lumago pa ang iyong negosyo, no?
Opo.
Maraming salamat. Nakikita natin, no? Meron po siyang mga sombrero. Ayan, no? Ayan, yan yung mga nagulat nga ako pati sombrero. Ayan. Ito po ang kanyang design. Ayan, grade 8, no? So pwede pala siyang panghanap buhay talaga. Napakaganda. So, yan ang art ng batik. So sana magkaroon kayo ng mga interest, no, sa pagsuot ng mga batik na t-shirt at mga sombrero at kung ano man. Okay, so maraming salamat, Kuya Wilson. Okay, thank you. Wow! Give yourself a round of applause for a very good job. Let us remember, the combination of foreign and indigenous influences made the culture of Southeast Asia more solid and colorful. These influences reflected in the design of an artwork and in the making of a craft or articraft. That's all for today, grade 8 learners. See you and good luck. Keep safe.